Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll take your later like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen there represent.
Welcome to News and Analysis, 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I'm no different.
Good evening. Welcome to News Desk, 45 minutes of news for the News and Current Affairs Department of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. Today is Friday, June 21, 2024, and my name is Johnson Matoma, presenting the airlines hours to the much anticipated retreat of the House of Representatives. Representative Will Family discloses his non-participation, attributes his decision to public opinion, says the retreat is being used for money packing. National Union of Organizations of the State requires drastic reduction in the 2024 fiscal budget year of the National Commission for Creative. President Joseph declared Sunday, June 23, for our National Public Service Day, to be observed Monday, June 24, 2024, throughout the week as a working holiday. And away from Liberia, in the landmark ruling for gay rights campaigners, laws banning same-sex acts between men have ruled unconstitutional in Namibia. These plus for the active voices of newspapers, the news bulletin anticipated on the news program. This news program is being sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. We'll take a break to be right back.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
Thanks for rejoining us. We join Hansen Decker, who will set the pace with the reading of the bulletin. Good evening, Hansen.
Good evening, Johnson. Good evening to all. President Joseph Walker has proclamation is on the June 23, 2024 as National Public Service Day to be observed on Monday, June 24, 2024 throughout the Republic as working holiday. The proclamation calls upon all government ministries and agencies and international organizations concerned to join the Civil Service Agency in executing appropriate programs befitting the occasion. According to the Foreign Ministry release, the purpose of the day is to serve as a platform for the public service to showcase best practice innovation, recognize exceptional initiatives in the public sector, as well as to promote the value of professionalism and integrity in service delivery. Liberia will join member states of the African Union for the celebration of Africa Public Service Day under the global theme, fostering innovation and new global challenges, a public sector perspective, while championing resilience in the public service through innovation and nationalism. The proclamation added that an indoor program commemorating the day will be held at the ballroom of the ministerial complex in Kankuta, County. The African Union adopted the resolution declaring June 23rd of each year as African Public Service Day to be celebrated by member states in recognition of the value and virtue of service. The proclamation follows that originated from the first Pan-African Conference of Ministers of Public and Civil Service held in Morocco in 1994, where it was resolved that the day be recognized annually to reflect on the virtue of public and community service. The presidential proclamation added that the United Nations General Assembly declared the National Public Service Day by Resolution 57277 on December 20, 2022. Bond County District 7 Representative Foley Family has vowed to abstain from the House of Representatives, which is expected to take place this weekend. Bond County District 7 lawmaker on his official Facebook page Friday said his decision is triggered by prevailing claims and counterclaims surrounding legislative retreat funding from the House of Senate. It can be recalled recently members of the Liberian Senate retreat held in Buchanan, Bassett County met public criticism for the alleged receipt of 13,000 United States dollars. According to Representative Farmlet, his decision was reached after consultation with his constituents. He followed pointed his withdrawal to the overwhelming disagreement about the majority opinion of the public on organized retreat for members of the legislature intended to receive Monday. Executive Protection Agency Director Dr. Yuri Yapawu is calling for drastic approach in targeting flooding and other environmental issues across the country. Dr. Yapawu said the impacts of climate change and global warming with exceeding heat of 1.5 degrees Celsius is causing chaotic weather patterns with unpredictable rainfalls and droughts. He lamented that people are building in the wetlands, cutting the mangroves, blocking alleyways, and throwing trash in the drainages, noting that those are areas that absorb the water after heavy rainfall, thus damaging the belongings and including livelihoods of the citizens. According to Dr. Yabawi, EPA has undertaken a number of actions to ensure wetlands protection and flood controls and the ways of demolition of legal structures constructed in the wetlands. He said the EPA has also imposed fines on several campaigns as companies and even closed down some companies for violating the environmental protection and management laws of Liberia. Something he said companies in violation of the law should expect more fines and closures. Meanwhile, the EPA says the entity has instituted stop orders to violators aimed at prohibiting unsustainable backfilling activities at major wetland areas. According to Dr. Yuri Yabawu, the EPA has at the same time undertaken actions to raise public awareness of wetlands values and benefits as well as promote the conservation and proper use of wetlands and other resources. Speaking Friday at the launch of Protectors Eagle Club organized about the Climate and Environmental Protection Initiative of Liberia. Dr. Yue noted that programs such as the Eagle Clubs are useful in the awareness and education efforts, particularly focusing on children. He is therefore calling communities across Liberia to establish community environmental clubs, something he said will help citizens take cleanliness of their communities in their own hands and will help police their environment. The pro-tempore of the Library Senate Lauren is calling for an increment in the budget for the Ministry of Gender. Senator Lawrence also emphasized the importance of advocating for women and girls in Liberia, pledging a commitment to work with women organizations in the country aimed at elevating women gender through the Ministry of Gender. Pro-Tem Lawrence speaking at the marking the post commission on the status of women thanked CSW 68 acknowledging that girls' education and access to quality health care are fundamental for breaking the cycle of poverty and achieving gender equality in Liberia. Also speaking, gender minister and women colleague disclosed that as they conclude, CSW 68TH is an opportunity for her team to work with different organizations and agencies in strengthening the Ministry of Gender and Social Protection across Liberia. According to what the event is aimed at achieving the initiative of gender sensitive supply chains and corporate social responsibility program that empower women, workers, and entrepreneurs. Women Colley underscored the need for Liberians to take into consideration conferences like this year that is been hosted in Liberia and work to bring issues relating to the sector. Also speaking UN Women Underrepresented by Comfort, Lante said CSW is a global standard organization which is mostly working with gender in Liberia, which the 68th section of the Commission on the Status of Women concluded in March 2024. The program was graced by CSO representatives, one UN representative, international organization representative, ambassadors of Sweden, EU, and Ireland, among others. The remarks, the pro, the remarks are the program the European Union representative organizing, sorry, the acting president of the Louva County University, Dr. Molu Kosa, has lauded President Joseph Boakai for constituting her professionals on the board of trustees of the university. It can be recalled President Joseph Boakai recently constituted the board of the university headed by Bishop Victor Bakun. In a release issued Friday, Dr. Kosa said, with the high caliber of professional individuals on board, we, as he believes that the Louva County University will bring in changes that will make the university proactive in providing the academic needs of the students. According to him, the president's selection of those highly qualified professionals on the board signifies his interest in quality education for the future leaders of Liberia. He meanwhile underscored that continuous interference by political actors in the past has derailed the purpose of the university, something which he vowed to continue. The National Keke Riders Welfare and Advocacy Organization of Liberia has threatened sustained protests calling on national government to cancel the no-go zone policy in the country. The organization, through its chairman and associated members of the union, are taxpayers as such. The policy is not in their interest. Speaking to reporters, Friday Citizen noted that since the pronouncement of the policy, motorcyclists and tricyclists are being allegedly intimidated and harassed about the joint security, something he said is bringing a true suffering on the ordinary citizens. And so CC is therefore calling on national government through the national police to reconsider the decision for the sake of these citizens. And away from still in more news, like the disaster management expert is predicting that the country will experience severe rains and intense damages by flooding this year. Fender Blige said his prediction is based on various weather reports and the severe weather change. Blige noted that there will be a lot of damages caused by flooding, especially in parts of Queensville City. He attributed the pending flood disaster to the construction of homes in waterway valleys, as well as the construction of major roads without regard for the impact of climate change. And Blige said it is time that Liberia begins to build climate resilience roads to minimize the impact of climate change, stating that most of the roadworks in the country are poor engineering. Blige, however, noted that demolition is not the solution to the flooding situation in Liberia, but there is a need for intersectoral approach and road construction across the country. It's for Friday in Painesville following the Public Works Minister Roland Givens' announcement of planned demolition in Painesville. And away from Liberia in a landmark ruling for gay rights campaigners, laws banning same-sex acts between men have been unconstitutional in Namibia. Convictions for the colonial offenses of sodomy and unnatural sexual offenses made but few discrimination against gay men who lived in fear of arrest. No laws exist prohibiting same-sex between women in Namibia. Marrying someone of the same sex is still illegal in the 13 African nation. But if a same-sex couple were brought and One of them is not a Namibian citizen. Their union is legally recognized after Friday's judgment was read out at the High Court in the capital. We have campaigners for the LGBTQ group Equal Namibia share photos of people hanging in court. Welcome to Namibia, a born-free Namibia, the group said on social media. The term born-free was most famously used in neighboring South Africa to describe the first generation of children growing up in the dawn of democracy after white minority rule ended in 1994. That's the news bulletin, and the foreign development is up to you, Johnson.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV.
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrel?
The black barrel is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we will keep your plate alive.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen the represent.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I have a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life.
Thanks for rejoining us. The news bulletin is a regular feature on the program News Text here on 96.1. One of our top developments, National Union of Organizations of Disabled declares a drastic reduction in the 2024 fiscal budget year of the National Commission on Disabilities. Let's bring you our first development on the program News Text. Executive Protection Agency Director Dr. Yue is calling for a drastic approach, a holistic in tackling fraud and other environmental issues across the country. Dr. Yaporo said the impacts of climate change and global warming was a serious rate of 1.5 is causing chaotic weather patterns with unprecedented rainfall and drought. They lamented that people are building in wetlands, caught in the mangrove swamps or the mangroves blocking that's waterways and showing cracks in the drainage that those are areas that disrupt or erode the water after heavy rainfall.
While we are having so much fun in addition to climate change and global warming, considering 1.5 degrees Celsius is causing chaotic weather patterns with unpredictable rainfall and drought. People are building in wetlands, cutting the mangrove, blocking waterways, and throwing trash into the river. These are the places that absorb the water of the rainfall. So the water highs the place after our road destroys our community, destroys our life. In recent times, which is very unacceptable. This is why the EPA has taken a lot of actions to ensure wetland protection and flood control. Some of the work we have done include one, the EPA has taken away the accumulation of illegal structures or structures in wetlands. It's part of this wetland degradation and construction in wetland areas. So the EPA imposed fines on the number of companies imposed on some for violating the environmental protection laws of Liberia. Companies are in violation and more enforcement.
He is the executive director of the Environmental Protection Agency, Dr. Yuri Yapalo. Meanwhile, the EPA board says the entity has constituted step orders to violators in part prohibiting unsustainable backflooding activities at major woodland areas. According to Dr. Emmanuel Hureya Babulu, the EPA has at the same time undertaken actions to raise public awareness of woodlands values and benefits, as well as promote the conservation and prepared use of woodlands and other resources. Speaking Friday at the official launch of the Green Protectors Eco Club organized by the Climate and Environmental Protection Initiative of Liberia, Dr. Yabolo noted that programs such as eco clubs are useful in the awareness and education efforts, particularly focusing on children.
The EPA has to stop us, legislators, prohibit them from unsustainably backfilling wetlands. In some instances, we are successful, in others, we are not. In order for us to be truly successful, we need the cooperation of the Ministry of Justice, because some of the violators need to be prosecuted to the court of law. In addition to developing wetland policy, the EPA has undertaken to raise public awareness of wetland values and
Yeah,
benefits,
like
promote
this
conservation
is you
of
are the
wetland
one.
good
You doing
practices. Programs such as crops are useful in this awareness and efforts,
is you
particularly
always
for children.
like
In the
since
midst
you
of these enforcement efforts, we still see violation all over the place. As the saying goes, compliance with the law is less costly and something better than enforcement and punishment. This is why we need to support, and we will support the school crops and environmental crop programs that SIPA has initiated. At this club, children will learn about their environment and will appreciate their efforts in conserving it. We're asking the membership and the leadership of SIPA to be with us to discuss the program in detail. If possible, we can elevate this program to a national level. Similarly, I call on all communities to establish environmental clubs at their level. And these citizens will take this community and will release their own.
he's he's the executive director of the Environmental Protection Agency that's speaking on the official launch the Green Protectors Eco Club organization organized by the Climate and Environmental Protection Initiative of Liberia in Painesville. National Union of Organizations of Disabled has expressed dismay over what they call drastic reduction in the budget of the National Commission on Disabilities in the 2024 fiscal year. And through its president, Reverend Peter Flumo said, it beats their imagination upon learning that the National Commission on Disabilities budgetary allotment of over 500,000 in the fiscal year 23 has dropped to little over 2,000 or $200,000 in fiscal year 24 under the rescue government. And Peter Flomo is therefore calling for President Joseph Walker to see reason for the increment of the National Commission on Disabilities budget in order to better the lives and social welfare of organizations of persons with disabilities.
It our imagination upon learning that the National Commission on Disability budgetary allotment has dropped from 551,922 United States dollars in the 2023 fiscal year all the way down to 280,911 United States dollars in the fiscal year 2024. Taking into account the principle of reasonable accommodation enshrined in international human rights treaties as it relates to the welfare of persons with disabilities, which Liberia is signatory. We are here calling on the headed by His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Joseph Boy to see reason for the timely increment of the National Commission on Disabilities budget in order to better the lives and social welfare of organizations of persons with disabilities, OPW, and persons with disabilities in the Republic of Liberia. In future society, ladies and gentlemen, members of the four estates, I am Peter B. Giffordo, President of the National Union of Organizations of the Disabled.
Reverend Peter is the president of the National Union of Organizations of the Disabled. At the same time, the National Union of Organizations of the Disabled has found of authorities of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the alleged restriction of union obtaining service passports intended to facilitate their trip to the United States to participate in the global conference of the parties to the United Nations Convention on the Rights and Dignity of Persons with Disabilities, which took place from June 11 to 15, 2024. Peter said the non-participation of the National Union of Disabilities or the National Union of Organization of the Disabled from the community of persons with disabilities in Liberia to participate in such global conference is national concern. Meanwhile, NUO has made several recommendations to include the immediate appointment of two deputies to the executive director of the National Commission on Disabilities as per their request submitted sometime for the leadership of NUO in line with Section 10 of the Act establishing the National Commission on Disabilities.
Paramount in all this is the restriction of the union obtaining service passports from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, headed by Honorable which was intended to facilitate our trip to the United States of America so as to participate in the global conference takes part to United Nations Convention on the Rights and Dignity of Persons with Disabilities, which took place on the 11th to the 15th of 2024 at the United Nations headquarters in New York. With all due respect, the non-representation of the National Union of Organizations of the from the community of persons with disabilities in Liberia to participate in global conferences concerning on the serious note goes down in court to the of the most the office of the president of the republic is Excellency Ambassador Dr. Joshua William to ensure the timely implementation of the further reforms, named one, the immediate appointment of the two deputies to the executive director of the National Commission on Disabilities as the former submitted some time ago from the leadership of the National Union Organization of the Disabled in line with Section 10 of the Act establishing the National Commission on Disabilities. Number two, the appointment of a disability advisor to the office of the President of the Republic is important as we usually simply wish.
He is the president of the National Union Organizations of the Disabled, Reverend Peter Promoter, speaking at a press conference in Monrovia. A non-governmental organization, Environmental Protection Initiative of Liberia, has launched the Green Protectors Eco Club on the sensitization and education of environmental problems. Speaking at the opening program, the Executive Director of Public and Environmental Protection Initiative of Liberia, Tenton Stone, emphasized the need to keep the environment and unity secure. Tom said being protected by the Ku Klux is now in 4 schools and dealing with as growing children to know the importance of keeping the environment and green.
Solomon, I think we need to do more sensitization and education when it comes to environmental issues. So it gives that backdrop. We set up on a couple of editor and then we working scheme locally the first sentence and work with high school. Then we realized that the kids were not getting attention. The senior high students and they were not ready to ask them to do. We wanted them to get it. So we got to the elementary. And so there are several particulars that we need to our institution level. Climate change, environmental education, schools, waste management education, in communities. We've already started our community engagement. With these seeing us at the zero intersections in Monrovia, lately, the same way we got found out with our stakeholder, which is the Echo Club. So there are several initiatives that we have decided to embark on, but the Echo Club is the first and foremost. So why when you have an 18-year-old or 12-year-old, go to a 25 or 30-year-old man, the trash you threw on the ground, you're supposed to be there. You see, just don't bring that 15 of it. But if an 11-year-old boy or girl say, oh, you're supposed to throw that plastic on the ground, you will feel ashamed of yourself that you create that child's trust. So we thought that the children can be a better message for that. And I don't know, the other angle of the inside, everything is voluntary. We started a crash from our own legal resources, from begging around against our network. Just know it. Not for only homeless people, homeless students, we need to speak about there are millions of children around like here. They can minus 100, looking for kids around them. They get a 1,000 now when people are working with our high to trash, one bill is for plastic waste, one bill is for plastic waste, plastic waste, so come in and we will mix more capital, they are connected with now one of our facilitators here, we have a home that started working already, we take all those of the waste, we mix them with the animal to give them, so those are things they can for all the like so now get the capital to the
He is the executive director of a non-profit organization, Climate and Environmental Protection Initiative of Liberia. He standing down there speaking at the official law of the organization in Prince. If you're just joining us, it's really fun that you're into the program News Desk for the 5 minutes of news for the News and Current Affairs Department of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated in our top developments. I was the most anticipated report of the House of Representatives, who represented for the formula that discloses its non-participation. Attributes his decision to public opinion, says the retreat is being used for money pocketing. National Union of Organizations of the Disabled declares a drastic reduction in the 2024 fiscal budget year of the National Commission on Disabilities. President Joseph Walker declares Sunday, June 23, 2024 as National Public Service Day to be observed on Monday, 24th, 2024 throughout the public as a working holiday away from Liberia in the landmark ruling for gay rights, capinos, lawyers, or law-abiding same-sex acts between men have been ruled unconstitutional in Namibia. Let's bring you more developments on the program. The president contemporary of the Liberal Senate, Nyamlika Lawrence, is calling for an increment in the budget for the Ministry of Gender. Senator Kanga Lawrence also emphasized the importance of advocating for women and girls in Liberia, pledging a commitment to work with women organizations in the country aimed at elevating women agenda through the Ministry of Gender. Protein Rebecca Lawrence speaking a program marking the Post Commission on the Status of Women, thanked CSW 68, acknowledging that girls' education and access to quality healthcare are fundamental for breaking the cycle of poverty and achieving gender equity in Liberia.
so the minister of gender because so when she started, she said to me that after so much, I feel like this is and we came back and we that is process of the
She's the president pro tempore of the Liberal Senator of the Cameroon, also speaking gender minister Remy concluded that as they conclude, the CS68 is an opportunity for the team work with different organizations and agencies in strengthening the nature of gender, children, social protection across Liberia. According to Hall, the event is aimed at achieving the initiative of gender-sensitive supply chains and corporate social responsibility programs that empower women, workers, and entrepreneurs. But when we call it understood, the need for Liberians to take into consideration conferences like the CSW that is being hosted in Liberia and work to bring issues relating to the sector. Madam Baby is the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection. Also speaking, UN Women Country Representative Madam Comfort Lamti said the CSW is a global standard organization which is mostly working for gender in Nigeria, which the 68th section of the Commission on the Status of Women CSW 68 concluded in March 2024.
On behalf of UN Women, I'm pleased to be connected with this very important stakeholder concept. As we know, we are in March to be precise, women from Liberia joined women from across the world who gathered in New York for
today's session, the academic on the streets of women. CSW, as we call it, the global setting reporting form to equality. And for you and women, your privilege both facilitates requests to serve as a secretariat for the CSW in New York and also to partner with government and national stakeholders to participate in the process. For Nigeria, CSW is important. I think it's coming on the heels of very successful, peaceful elections that Nigeria had steered. The theme of this study was also particularly important for Liberia. As a reminder, accelerate achievement of gender equality and the empowerment of women by addressing poverty and strengthening institutions and financing the gender. And I think it resonates very well with Liberia.
Madam Comfort is Youth Women Country Representative. The speaking the program was raised by CSO as Civil Society Organization Representative, one UN representative, international organization representative, emphasis including Sweden, EU, and Ireland, among others. The remarks are spoken European Union recognized that women are affected by climate change. The conclusions called for increased support for participation in climate solutions. You just listen to a representative from the European Union and other voice, Madam Comfort Lamptey. She is from UN Women. She is a country representative and other on the other voice of Madam Bemi College. She is the Minister of Gender and the President pro tempore of the Liberian Senate, Senator Nyamleka Lawrence. They're speaking at program marking the post commission on the status of women in Liberia. Further to this development, the National Care Rights Affair and Advocacy Organization in Liberia are starting to sustain protests calling on national government to cancel the no-go zone policy in the country. The organization, through its chairman Ansu Sisi, said members of the union are taxpayers. As such, the policy is not in their interest. Speaking to reporters Friday, CC noted that since the pronouncement of the policy, motorcyclists and tricyclists are being allegedly intimidated and harassed by the joint security. Something he said is breaking untold suffering on the ordinary citizens. And so CC is therefore calling on national government, including the national police, to consider that or reconsider their decision for the sake of the citizenry.
How this can be recorded on the 15th of May 2024, the Labor National Police Chief of the government laptop on the lines with transit to motorcycle to not fly the general of Monrovia, but should be restricted, reporting the better area, the case service to us, the police, the government, the special, the runners, to drive from another junction to the other side. You follow the new construction bridge in the other side. In the same route, from another junction to the 7 we also understand that there are so many places. The class of the used to go. You can do so-called open school. You can no longer teach there. There are so many things that contribute to the income and spiritual protection of citizens on one another. And we a chapter of the Canada that are working to see in the country, but yet as foreigner in the country, which we see as far to us. If you can service to the government that here, the government a year, approximately 100,000 people in the country. Talk about money, the two whatever, money, we are the police and the government of Liberia. How to get rid of this? I'm not going to. That's police and government. To us. Be a secret. We understand that. Who depends on them as the power and government gives them let us in society, youngest society, and we are the name of 14 measures in place.
He is the chairman of a group under the board of National Care Riders Welfare and Advocacy Organization of Liberia. Is CC speaking is also CC. They're taking us home on today's edition of the program news as we take leave of you, a recap of major developments. I was to the most anticipated retreat of the House of Representatives. Representative Fuller family discloses his non-participation, attributes the decision to public opinion, says that the retreat is being used for money pocketing. The National Union of Organizations of the Disabled declares a drastic reduction in the 2024 fiscal budget year of the National Commission on Disabilities. President Joseph Barker declares Sunday, June 23, 2024, as a National Public Service Day. We observe on Monday, June 24th, 2024, throughout the Republic as a working holiday. Away from Liberia in the Venice Park, voting for gay rights, campaigners, those banning same-sex acts between men have been ruled unconstitutional in Namibia. We'd love to see many thanks to our directors, contributors, correspondents for making today's edition of the program resources. Special thanks to affiliate radio station for relaying this broadcast. Thanks to Orange Liberia and Ecobank Liberia for their sponsorship. Maya Tobian was behind the camera. Kobo Sanga Sarakutu and producer was son for Hansen Dakar, where for us the news bulletin. My name is Johnson Matoma. I presented Unat.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV.
Into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Walker if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep your later like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
News summary of 12. My name is Hansen Derka present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Real TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Lamakitie, Naratama, please woo. Company Guinea, that's a orange. Top of #1. So we need
Company is my Orange. I don't got it best.
Orange will want you the telephone offer.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, Orange is
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Introducing the Orange Money Card to Wallet service. How to transfer money from your bank card to an Orange Money wallet with the Card to Wallet service. Go to the Orange Botswana website at www.orange.co.bw and select the drop-down menu and click on Orange Online. This will open a new tab which will ask you to sign in. Click on Sign Up to register for the Card to Wallet service as a new user. Enter your name, surname, the Orange number and email address that will be linked to this service. Proceed to enter your occupation and create and confirm your password, which you will then be required to sign in with every time you make a card to wallet transfer. You will then receive an email confirmation. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone. Click on the email confirmation link to finish off the registration. Once the registration is complete, log in, click on Card to Wallet, then enter the Orange Money number you are transferring to and the amount. Continue by entering the source of funds, purpose of funds, and proceed to payment. Click the Visa or MasterCard option and enter your card number, your full names as well as the card expiry date. Proceed to enter the CVV number and click Continue. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone to complete the transaction. Click on Continue to complete the transaction. And just like that, the transaction is complete.